Welcome, traveller, to Diamond City, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth, as everyone calls it. Its origins date back to 2130s, where settlers stumbled upon Fenway Park and its limitless potential to provide food, shelter, and security. Its most prominent and well-known feature is known as the Wall, that encompasses the settlement and provides unparalleled protection against the less desirable sort that breed in the Commonwealth. The city guard are seen wearing baseball jerseys with umpire helmets and pads, reflecting the location's former use in the back when times. As the city built in economic power, a social stratification developed, with the wealthier residents calling the upper stands as home, and leaving the less fortunate down in the field to struggle to make ends meet. In 2180, the city was abruptly attacked by a horde of disgruntled super mutants, due to Diamond City's merchant encroaching on their territory. But luckily, a group of ragtag Minutemen fought off the invading horde. The actions of the Minutemen in Diamond City led to their rise to fame in the Commonwealth, and with that, their ranks swelled with men eager to answer the call. But Diamond City's history is not all bright. In 2229, an incident known as the Broken Mass occurred, when a mysterious man known to be Mr. Carter settled in the city. At first, the residents warmed to him as they had no reason to think he was there to cause trouble. But unexpectedly, he went violent, killing 7 residents. In the end, it took a number of armed guards to take out Mr. Carter. But upon further inspection, it was later determined that Mr. Carter wasn't built by bone and blood, but with alloy and circuitry. It didn't take long for the settlers to blame the Institute, and from that moment on, the city lived under a blanket of fear, and could be abducted at any point and replaced with an identical copy of themselves. After the incident, a number of residents began disappearing from the city without a trace, a trend that was swept under the rug by the city's leadership. In 2282, Mayor McDonough made the controversial decision to expel all ghouls from the city. Many of these ghouls rehomed in Goodneighbour, but hold a grudge against McDonough and the people of the city even to this day. Fun fact, did you know the unofficial mayor of Goodneighbour is the estranged brother of Diamond City's Mayor McDonough? Obviously there is no love lost between those two, and the deaths of fellow ghouls within the city has left only hatred towards Diamond City's community. Years of attacks on the city took its toll on the once strong wall, but it had crumbled in places, leaving critical areas vulnerable to attack. A movement spearheaded by a young reporter by the name of Piper Wright forced the city's leadership to address the security concern by fortifying the wall, at the expense of the residents. With the success of her campaign, her small newspaper grew into what it is today, by covering only the juiciest news stories of the Commonwealth. One such story implicated Mayor McDonough by accusing him of being a synth and an Institute informant. Regardless of its history, it has been a bustling trade hub in the Commonwealth, by enticing all walks of life, including a protractron that was installed by an entrepreneurial robotics expert, making a solid investment in the food and beverage market in the city. You won't find 5-star cuisine here, but it gets the job done. If you're looking for fine cuisine, look no further than the Colonial Tap House, where I hear Wellingham makes a smashing omelette with only the finest ingredients. The city boasts a fine marketplace with a number of amenities such as Commonwealth weaponry, where you can acquire a variety of hardware which will inflict uncompromising damage onto any foe. If business brings you to Diamond City, a number of merchants are located in the centre that will happily barter for goods with you, from fine clothes, food and even common junk found in the waste. Therefore, bring a bartering mind with you, lest they exploit your innocent nature. If you get battered out on your travels, don't forget you can receive medical assistance at a reasonable price, or if you fancy changing the person that looks back at you in the mirror, Doc Crocker offers a very unique service at the Mega Surgery Centre. But be wary, the doctor has been known to have an emotional episode here and there. Would you trust anyone like that with a scalpel? I know I wouldn't. With the city's animosity towards synths, it surprises me that a synth private detective makes its home there, by providing detective services for the locals, and because of this service I suppose he earned his place in the community. One member of the community that finds his existence difficult is no other than the DJ of Diamond City Radio, who is facing an issue with his confidence. Many people have no idea why he was even placed in charge of the Commonwealth radio station, but hopefully he will be able to face his issues head on, so we can stop listening to his depressing crap on the radio. Nevertheless, I hear a highly sought after property might be for sale for anyone who wishes to call the city their home. But tread lightly, any piece of property in Diamond City is expected to sell at a premium, due to the limitless amenities and security held within the city. Hopefully you found my tour useful and will be able to repay me at the Dugout Inn this evening. See you there.